Hi. So, before anyone comments anything, I know this video quality sucks. I know it sucks, for a matter of fact. But I want to express that some people don't know that you don't need happiness to get you through everything. And it's not all about what people think of you or the kind of advice you get from a friend. I can give you several examples, but this YouTube video is about how you don't need any of that to realize you're perfect. You don't need to listen to what other people say about you. Just like I realize recent YouTube videos I posted, I'm not the best singer. I posted the Ice Bucket Challenge. I had fun doing that. Made me happy because all those videos of the Ice Bucket Challenge and if people donated or not, it went to a good cause, and that's what counts. It's a good deed to happen. Excuse me, Anyways, I'm going to give you. Actually, before I start, I'm gonna start making this YouTube channel about kind of giving advice, telling people like things that should make them happy. Like, I'm not telling you how to run your life. I'm telling you that it doesn't take anybody else but you. For example, everyone's complaining about going out of 2015 single, starting the new year with somebody you love and all that. And I went out of 2015 single. I'm not complaining now. Of course, throughout, even though we're still in the beginning of 2016, I can tell you I have cried. I have been really mad because it's really hard to move on, especially if your ex keeps coming back and just trying. And I can tell you right now, I've told him I just want to forget. That I do. So that's what I'm doing. And I want to help everybody who has that same problem. Just like I have a friend in school. Yes, I'm a junior in high school. I was on my school's bowling team. And I can't tell you how many times he comes to me for advice. I tried my best to give him advice, the best I can. But there came a point not too long ago, I told him I was done giving advice because I didn't know what else to say to him. And fact is, he he has a lot of good things about him that he just doesn't realize. Which is like everybody out there. You have the people that think, I'm so popular, I'm gonna do great things. You will do great things. Then you have people that are also bullies. And bullying isn't fun. Sure, it makes you seem cool to some people, but what makes you think it's cool to the person you're bullying. It just it makes their life harder knowing that they have to fear you during the day instead of having fun and hanging out with their friends. They're hiding from you. That shouldn't be what school is about. We had a pep rally today. It was a blacklight pep rally. It was really fun. I remember at some point when cheerleaders were dancing, I was really mad because I had a friend. She kept talking so negative about everybody and saying how she was going to send a picture to this guy and say, hey, look at the crap I have to look through, or that I have to sit through. I yelled at her. I told her to be more positive, and she said she was positive, and the only thing I could say was prove it, and I didn't respond to her when she said how. If a person says prove it, you can try to prove it or you can let it go. But you have to decide how to. I remember telling my ex that so many times because he lived so far away and I didn't know what he was doing. He didn't know what I was doing. Although I can tell you all I was doing was bowling, school, and work, and home. That's all I pretty much do. I can't go out and hang out with friends every night like I want to. I have to work. I have to save up money. Bowling is my life along with music. And you have to go to college for music. But back on topic. My friend in school, I I decided I told him today not everyone needs a relationship in high school. It A relationship in high school, it's just a relationship. It doesn't mean, oh, we're going to get married, we're going to be together forever, we're going to go to the same college. No. No, no, no. It depends how you and that person can react together. It doesn't matter how it ends up. I mean, if you graduate high school single, it's nothing bad. You know? I mean, you're still going to be successful. Everybody is perfect in their own way, no matter what. And it shouldn't matter, really. You're perfect, you know you are. Don't let people get to you. I mean, if a person wants to say that they're lonely and they have no soul and that they're sad and depressed, I mean, you can find ways to make them feel better and cheer them up and make them happy. I mean, I know I say that a lot, but I got friends that help me. I mean, they make me laugh. I mean, I left school today pretty mad. I didn't even stick around to hang out with my friends like I normally do. Do I feel bad about that? Yeah, because I left without talking to them. But you have to realize that if you want to argue, go ahead and argue. It's not going to get anywhere. It's probably going to make matters worse. And taking advice from random people that you got to think when you take advice from somebody, you're not really sure if they've been in the same situation you have. They're just going off by what you're telling them. It's You can't really get anything from that besides the fact that, hey, I'm just taking this random person's advice and I'm going to try it, but I can't guarantee that it's going to work. In my opinion, and then again, this is just an opinion, you don't need a person's advice. You don't always have to follow somebody. You need to be you and only you. That's how we're created. If we were all the same, it would be a very boring life. In fact, nobody is ever perfect, the same. I mean, we're not robots, we're humans, we make mistakes. And it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's just, I like to see people happy. I don't want to see no one sad. It really eats at me when I see people sad. But when people come to me for advice, or if they go to a random person, they don't know if that person they're getting advice from has been in the same situation they have. And I know that for a fact. You don't need anyone special in your life to make you happy or to give you love. My friends are like my second family to me. My workplace is like my third. I am always surrounded by family. Even if we're not related, they're still family to me. Your friends should be like family to you. That means you don't have to bully anybody to make them seem like you're all tough and bad. You don't have to make people scared of you. You aren't gonna really need a relationship in high school unless you want one. It's up to you. You're perfect the way you are. Don't try and change who you are just for somebody else. I can tell you, I've read story after story, hearing stories, watching the news, all those stories about people getting arrested because they changed for the person that they loved. I remember reading one story one time. This woman killed all her kids because her boyfriend didn't want them. If that was me, I would have left him. That's just me. Whatever y'all think, y'all decide. But it's just, you have to consider high school relationships don't always last. I've noticed that. You just gotta go along with it. Even if your friends tell you that that guy isn't for you, or if that girl isn't for you, you know, and you don't believe them, they're eventually gonna give up and let you learn the hard way. It's what my friends and my parents did with me. They let me learn the hard way. And I realized it. And so I finished it. I ended it. He texted me not too long ago saying for me to remember what we had. And I remember feeling all the pain and the heartbreak. I started crying again. I was so sad because I had forgotten all of that and I didn't want to remember. And now I'm forgetting again. I remember I had a, I go, I hang out with, I go over a friend's house And where he lives, I get no cell phone service, so him and I just talk. And I enjoy talking. He helps me. His mom helps me. You know, he tells me to relax, be happy, enjoy life. And that's not the advice you hear every day. So, my point is to you in this video. I want you, or it's kind of like a little mission I want you to try and achieve. I want you to go, be happy, be who you are, don't go bullying, just be you. If people can't accept you for who you are, then they're not true friends or not the right people you need to hang out with. But the people who love you for who you are and what you are and all that, hang out with them, become friends. You know, if you meet a special guy, or in a guy's case, a special girl, if you two are so happy together by just being each other's presence, then just get together, stay together for as long as you want. You know, it doesn't have to be anything special. Just be who you are. That's all I'm trying to say. And I will be uploading when I can. Please subscribe. I don't have many, but I want to make a difference in everybody. Thank you.